into the ring tonight.
Former WWE superstar.
Former WWE superstar, and not too long ago, the teacher put on a clinic against our champion, the Midnight Sun, Caleb Conley, leaving many people with their jaws on the floor. Very impressive outing.
A former school teacher, just like me. We have that in common.
Indeed.
That's the only thing we have in common.
Well, the story has said so much, you may as well repeat it along with me at home. We'll get to that after the introduction of his opponent. Well, may as well do it now. Well,
you were psyched out, Craig.
I know. Here he comes, Adam Page. Always great to see Adam Page here in your premier wrestling experience. This Ring of Honor standout always comes to fight, always comes to put on an amazing athletic performance, and it looks like Matt Stryker has a few words to say.
It's good to be back on the independent scene. It really is. I drove here this afternoon from Charlotte, and while I was driving tonight, and again, I think a lot. And while I was driving, I was thinking about all the great things that must have shined that road from Charlotte to a great wrestling town like Hickory. And I started to think to myself, why do those guys do that? Why do they drive hundreds of miles every day? It wasn't for the money, because they weren't getting rich. It may have been for the fame. It could have been for the women, because I'll be honest, North Carolina has some very hot women.
Amen.
But I started to ask myself, why did Ricky Steamboat drive those roads? Why did Boogie Man, Jimmy Valley head out in his car every single weekend? Why did Jackie Jerry Briscoe drive down the road? Why did Bobby McDaniel, Arn Anderson, Nate Fernandez, Roddy Piper, Greg Valentine, Don Peruto, Sergeant Slaughter, Harley Race, Rick Flair, the list goes on and on. Why?
Tell us why, Matt.
Please.
We drove those roads because they love this. They love wrestling. I love wrestling. You all love wrestling. Adam, I know you. You are a great, great guy. If it's all right with you, it's all right with all of you. No good guy and bad guys. None of that said. Can we just, if it's okay, can we just wrestle?
What? I say yes. It appears Adam Page agreeing to the terms and asking for the microphone.
Matt, you got a story to tell. I've got a story to tell these people too. You said you've known me a long time, and that's true. Known Matt a little while, and Matt, you always told me that I had something special, and that meant a lot to me.
Look at the kid. Look at him.
He does have something special, folks. I think I have to agree with Matt Stryker.
Astute observation.
You told me I had a good look. You told me I had good hair, and I just showed me hair. I was good tan, in good shape. You told me I was good enough to be looked at for a full-time job, wrestling.
I think Matt Stryker was right.
You told me I was good enough for Ring of Honor. But when you looked in my eyes, you said, you're good enough, but you don't know it. You don't believe it. You're not confident enough. So if you want to wrestle tonight, these people want to see us wrestle, let's wrestle. If you want to see some confidence, we'll wrestle.
from a Cape.
Wow, strong words, yeah. Strong words from Adam Page.
Well, Adam Page with the check. We thought this would be an amicable matchup, but Adam Page with a borderline disrespectful retort to Matt Stryker to begin the preliminaries of this matchup. That's the bell. We are underway.
And a handshake to start, folks. Matt Stryker versus Adam Page. Settle in. This one's going to be fun.
Absolutely. Adam Page with the collar and elbow. As we mentioned quite a bit about Adam Page, he is in Ring of Honor, as mentioned in Matt Stryker's shining endorsement of this kid. And it's a well-deserved one, too. He has been really causing a buzz for himself in this business.
First time I saw Adam Page, I was impressed. I mean, I watch a lot of wrestling. I see a lot of wrestling. First time I saw him was actually in Concord, North Carolina for another promotion, and was just immediately blown away by what I saw. And that was about 2.5 years ago. I've had a great time watching this kid grow up. It was such a great moment to see him sign that contract with Ring of Honor, and we're thrilled to have him here in PWX because he's a fantastic talent.
To follow up, and we'll talk about Matt Stryker momentarily, but Adam Page, what is it about him, in his development at least, that you continue to see develop as he goes here?
You know, it's funny. I think he mentioned it at the start of the show. I think he mentioned the start of the match, his confidence level. I saw the kid, and I kind of had the same thing in my mind that Matt Stryker said to him. This kid is good. I don't know if he knows it yet or not. And I think he is beginning to understand. He's beginning to learn. I got to call some matches with him, and I could tell then that he was still trying to find his voice. I think he's done that. I think he knows who he is. I think he knows what he wants from wrestling, and I think he's going to go out there and take it.
He has been in the business for 5 years. He's taken a very storied road already, but more storied still is Matt Stryker, as I alluded to at the beginning of this matchup, folks. Matt Stryker, a former New York City public school teacher, taught 8th grade social studies, got fired from his job. These two guys, obviously this is a competition, but it's clear that they're having fun. But Matt Stryker got fired because, if I'm not mistaken, he lied to his superiors that he was doing a wrestling show. They found out, they fired him, made national headlines. Shortly thereafter, he got the call from the Fed.
He went on to WWE, was there for about 8 years, learned a lot while he was there, transitioned from the ring to more of a commentator role, but now having left and is back to his roots, back to what he loves, professional wrestling.
And why wouldn't he love it? Former trainee of Johnny Rodz, the WWE Hall of Famer Johnny Rodz. And it seems to me, being in the business, not as long as you, sure, but I've been in the business quite a while, and it seems like anytime I meet a gentleman or lady from New York, more likely than not, almost a pinfall off the backslide, but Adam Page rolls out. But it seems like anybody from the New York, New Jersey area, another near fall, anybody from that area, more often than not, Johnny Rodz has crossed paths with him and has his marks on him.
And you miss Stryker floating over there, pinning Adam's arms down, having him in almost a submission position. But look at Page. Page would have been a standing shooting star press. He missed. Is that going to be enough?
Nope. No, it isn't. Adam Page had to get that shooting star press. We've seen him put away so many guys with that wonderful, beautiful maneuver, but it appears now both these men trying to get an upper hand as Matt Stryker reverses what looked like it would have been a sunset flip, but instead Adam Page controls him.
Now they're just shoving each other. All right, this started off as a friendly rivalry, but now they're frustrated with each other.
Oh yeah, it's turning into a fight very quick. Not a wrestling match, but a fight, and I don't think the fans here in Hickory seem to mind it.
You know, these guys, they talked about being friends. They talked about knowing each other for a long time. But, Craig, when you get in there, I mean, just competition alone can bring out, I mean, you know, you could pick up the newspaper any time of the year and look at, like, fantasy sports leagues as they shake hands.
Yes, it looks like they're calmed down.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's what I'm saying is you could pick up a newspaper and see fantasy reports all the time. This person and that person get into a fist fight over fantasy sports. You know what I'm saying? Just competition alone can bring out some of the worst in people, and you get in there where you're not only competing, but competing by physically attacking the other person. It's just like in boxing. It's just like in mixed martial arts. You can walk in there friends, and you can walk out friends, but in the middle of that, you might have to punch somebody in the nose.
Well, in a sport like wrestling, you absolutely have to go to those extremes at times if you want to continue winning at all in this business. But now, looks like Matt Stryker trying to gain the advantage back, getting up to a vertical base off of that hammerlock, goes into a side headlock. And Matt Stryker, people don't know this much about him if you watch his match history. He is a great technician.
Yes.
And we saw that in spades against Caleb Conley when we saw him for the first time in PWX.
And if I'm Adam Page, I don't try to out-wrestle him here.
Absolutely
You know what I'm saying? I do not try to out-wrestle him here. Not because Adam is not a good technical wrestler. I'm not trying to take a shot at Adam when I say that. My point is simply that Stryker has the experience value. Whenever something goes wrong, you're going to expect Stryker to be the guy to recover from it better. But there you see something from Page, a little surprise of his own. He's got him stacked up.
Indeed he did. Rolled through, but Matt Stryker goes through. An amazing series of arm drags leading to this pinning sequence, attempts at pins, I should say. And wowie, 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 the crowd in Hickory is loving this, and I think we're in agreement with them.
So that's what Page needs to do. What you saw right there was he needs to use his speed to his advantage. With experience also comes age, and when you have age, you tend to lose a step. Not a lot, but enough that Adam Page, he's not going to be able to win on experience. He's going to have to win on being in better physical shape because he's younger, he's hungrier, and he's more prepared.
He just turned 22 a couple months ago, and the upside is Everest high for this guy, and we're seeing why.
You're shooting low.
Okay, lunar high.
There you go. I'll take that.
Okay.
As a good first step.
Okay. Well, Matt Stryker trying to figure out. He wants to go to the rope to break this. It almost seems like doubt is seeping into his mind whether or not he can complete this match.
Well, I think he's also messing with the kid. Yeah.
Well, he's also throwing.
I was going to say, I think he's messing with the kid, and it worked.
Yeah. And the reversal has changed out. Talking about contrast in not only styles, not only age, but personality-wise. New York City born and bred Queens is Matt Stryker. Aaron's Creek, Virginia, a very small town.
Country boy.
Virginia. Yes.
Oh, and again, there we see a mistake on an arm drag. And is it going? Nope.
Indeed.
Page floats over.
Page trying to get the advantage, and now Matt Stryker getting a lot of separation right now, and you can see it in his face. The doubt is pouring out of him.
And you see the even matchup. Yes, Matt Stryker more experience, as we talked about. Adam Page, more agility, more youth, more drive, more hunger. It's making for a very even matchup. And we've been in this match now, what, 8 minutes, something like that?
Matt Stryker's taking a picture on the outside. Taking a breather and also doing some roving photography as well.
So we're in this match, what, 6-8 minutes now, something like that, and both guys are still standing up looking at each other. Neither guy has had any significant advantage of any type. It's a very even matchup.
As I constantly say, if this were on points, I would envy the judges, and it would probably end in a draw.
Look, Adam Page has decided he needs to have a seat.
Once again, playfully, though, at the same time, you can now tell Stryker not liking his own medicine at this point.
Well, you know what? Good for Adam Page to start playing some head games with the veteran. That's usually the other way it goes.
Absolutely. Absolutely. But at his peril, he's up to a 5 count, and Matt Stryker, though his body language is suggesting that, yeah, this is more than I bargained for, but at the same time, gotta wonder, he wants this match to continue, and Adam Page building up his adrenaline off of this crowd.
And look at Stryker stepping back, letting him in the ring. That shows you right there how serious he is about winning this match on the merits. He had a free shot at Adam Page as he slid in the ring at the 9 count, but he didn't take it. He stepped back, let him stand up, and we're back to a collar and elbow tie.
Super kicking the head of Stryker clean off. And here's
Are we done?
No,
we're in
not.
the ropes.
Matt Stryker managing to fall back enough and having enough wherewithal to get under the ropes off of that beautiful super kick. Any other situation, Adam Page, your winner.
I think Stryker's out. He's just unconscious there as he rolled him away, and Stryker just somehow managed to get that shoulder up. Look at his eyes. He's out.
He looks concussed almost. I mean, that super kick, ladies and gentlemen, he got right underneath the jaw, and not to mention his head hitting the back of the mat. That mat, I mean...
He got him in the mush.
He got him in the mush, and he got him on the back of the head. I mean, I'm sure you've hit the back of your head a couple times, as have I.
I've never been kicked in the mush, though. That looked like it sucked.
Absolutely. Well, seriously, Mr. EMT, I mean, how long does it take to come back to
look
get
at this.
your composure? Oh.
Look at this. Matt Stryker just on reflex more than anything else.
Yes.
Just kind of rolling over, not trying to be on his back. He's aware enough to stay off of his back. Excuse me.
And but he's moving incredibly slow this
moment. And now Adam Page checking on him. Yeah, he might.
Great concern for his fellow wrestler here. But the match continues, I guess. And oh my God, Matt Stryker. This is getting very serious.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, I think a referee may have to step in here and see if he can continue. If he can, he'll have to stop this match.
Matt Stryker, he's anytime they say that anytime you hit your head, you get a little concussion, or so I have heard. I don't know.
Well, concussions are injuries to the brain. They're very specific, and you don't have to have a concussion to have a problem like this. I mean, just getting knocked out, just getting what's called vagaled out, where the vagal nerves in your neck actually cause you to go unconscious. Just having that happen can leave you stuck like this in a situation where you can't, get your balance, can't get your wherewithal.
Adam Page, a hush has just fallen over the Hickory Convention Center, and Adam Page, he is just beside himself right now. He can't believe it. What is up with his body? What am I done? He's trying to help Matt Stryker.
Adam Page talking with the referee. The referee needs to decide if Matt Stryker is unable to continue. He needs to stop this match.
I think Matt Stryker is. Oh my God! Come on, Mitch. Matt Stryker has shown that he still has a bright career, and it is incumbent upon Mitch Blaylock to really make the decision as to.
All right, we're calling for.
We're calling
for assistance now.
Absolutely. I mean, I can't help but wonder if you should help with this one as well. Sure. I mean, this is.
Let's see what we have here.
This is frightening. Matt Stryker, he is. This is a frightening situation. I mean,
We've got PWX officials out here checking on Stryker, trying to make sure everything's okay.
And that Stryker now sitting up, but you've seen it. I can see it, folks.
He's asking for some water here.
And Adam Page, last thing he wants to hear is anything from the crowd. The kid feels bad enough.
Stryker may be trying to...
Getting a bit of a timeout.
Matt Stryker, what a scumbag!
And almost got the victory because of it. Well, I had respect for Matt Stryker.
What happened there, Matt? How long was he playing possum, the whole time?
I gotta believe yes. Matt Stryker just pulled the biggest fast one I've ever seen. Nearly got the victory because of it.
And now saying something to Adam Page. Adam Page can't do that again. And here's the count. 1, 2, 3. Good on you, Adam Page.
Well, Matt Stryker, formerly respected wrestler of mine, got what he deserved in spades from Adam Page here tonight with yet another super kick and a victory. Well, how can we check him for a concussion?
Yeah, they got felt bad about that first kick to the bush, but the second one felt pretty good watching it go down. Matt Stryker pissed off Adam Page and paid for it, folks.
And deservedly so. I'm still trying to get my wits about me after what I've just witnessed and what he just pulled. Matt Stryker, you got what you deserve, a loss to Adam Page.
you doing? Can we get this a-hole out of the ring?
That striker has absolutely lost it. Now he's covering the referee after 2 Maybe now his play lock needs to be checked.
We're gonna need some help out here.
Can't believe it.
I can't believe it either. I can't believe you were out for that either, but you were still muted. We thought this was over, folks. We were starting to take a break.
Indeed we were, ladies and gentlemen. We thought that was all the trouble that striker caused here tonight.
Well, for all the chaos Striker calls, it was still Adam Page victorious tonight.
Indeed.